Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Like no matter how hard you tried, obstacles just kept piling up? Today, I want to share a story that will touch your heart and inspire you to never give up. This is the story of Cindy, a young girl whose spirit refused to be broken. Imagine this, a bright, determined girl, full of life and dreams. That was Cindy. But one day, her world shattered. A horrific accident claimed the lives of her beloved parents, leaving her an orphan and utterly alone. Her only remaining family was an uncle, but instead of offering comfort, he saw her as a roadblock. He wanted her parents' land, and he was willing to do anything to get it, even if it meant getting rid of Cindy. Night after night, Cindy lived in fear. Her uncle's attempts to harm her were relentless and cruel. It felt like a constant battle for survival. But through it all, some unseen force, some miracle, always seemed to protect her. God was truly on her side. Realizing she couldn't stay in a place where her life was in danger, Cindy made a brave decision. She packed her few belongings and fled to the city, seeking refuge with her Aunt Rose. She arrived at a small, rented room, hoping for a fresh start, but her troubles were far from over. Her Aunt Rose had 3 daughters of her own, Rose, Mary, and Lucy. You'd think they would welcome their cousin with open arms, right? Wrong. They saw Cindy not as family, but as a rival. They were jealous, convinced that Cindy was there to steal the little affection they got from their mother. Their own behavior often pushed their mother away, but in their eyes, Cindy was the problem. This hostility wasn't just at home. It followed her to school. Cindy was a brilliant student, always at the top of her class. Her teachers adored her for her diligence and kind heart, but her cousins couldn't stand to see her succeed. They began a vicious campaign, spreading lies and turning Cindy's classmates against her. Soon, she was a complete outcast. No one would talk to her, no one would sit with her. Lunch breaks were spent in solitude, the whispers and stares of other students a constant painful reminder of her isolation. She was alone in a crowd, invisible, yet judged by everyone. Back at home, the atmosphere was just as toxic. Aunt Rose, frustrated with her own daughter's attitudes, would often demean them, calling them names and comparing them to Cindy. This only fueled their resentment. They saw Cindy's success as the source of their mother's disappointment. Their jealousy festered, growing into a dark and dangerous hatred. One day, the 3 cousins hatched a truly wicked plan. Convinced that getting rid of Cindy was the only way to win back their mother's love, they decided to poison her. It was a moment of pure evil, born from bitterness and envy. But just like with her uncle, their sinister plot failed. Cindy, once again, was miraculously saved. Think about that for a moment. Betrayed by her uncle, despised by her cousins, and shunned by her peers. Most people would have crumbled under that much pressure. Most would have given up on their dreams, given up on themselves. But not Cindy. Every taunt, every cold shoulder, every failed attempt to break her only made her stronger. She channeled all that pain and loneliness into her studies. The library became her sanctuary, books her only friends. She knew that education was her one true ticket out of this nightmare. She studied harder than ever before, fueled by a burning desire to create a different future for herself. A future where she wouldn't have to depend on anyone, and her hard work paid off spectacularly. Cindy not only finished school with top honors, but she also earned a spot at a prestigious university. College was a new beginning. Away from the toxicity of her family and the judgment of her old classmates, she blossomed. She made real friends, people who valued her for who she was, not for what they could get from her. After graduating, Cindy landed a fantastic, well-paying job. She built a life for herself filled with success, respect, and genuine happiness. She had everything she had ever dreamed of. But the most incredible part of her story isn't just her success, it's her capacity for forgiveness. One day, she came face to face with her cousins again. They were struggling, their lives shadowed by the same bitterness that had almost destroyed Cindy. They expected anger, resentment, and revenge. But Cindy gave them something they never expected and certainly didn't deserve: forgiveness. She looked at them, not with hatred, but with compassion. She understood that their cruelty came from a place of hurt and insecurity. Cindy's story is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. It teaches us that no matter how dark our circumstances, the light within us can never be extinguished. It reminds us that forgiveness isn't about letting others off the hook. It's about freeing ourselves from the weight of hatred. So if you're going through a tough time right now, remember Cindy. Remember her courage, her resilience, and her incredible grace. Let her story be a reminder that your current situation is not your final destination. Keep fighting, keep believing in yourself, and never let anyone dim your light. Thanks so much for watching. If this story moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiring content. See you in the next video.